Okay. All right. Surely come a day, in time all things shall pass away. In time you may come back, some say, to live once more, or die once more. But in time your time will be no more. Oh. Hello. Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the comments if you can hear me, please. I wasn't even sure if I was streaming yet. There you go. Okay, awesome. Thanks. Okay, I want to see if I can do like, hello everybody. Thanks for tuning in. My gosh. Okay. All right. So, welcome. Hello. Good to see y'all. Sorry that it's a blank screen. This is my first time doing this, so I want to put something up for you guys. Sorry about that. All right. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing all right. Martina, thank you very much. Doing okay. How are you guys doing? Good to see you, Lou. Hello, Rose Vibes. Hello, Wolfie Deltex. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. And I need to change something here. Give me 1 sec. I'm sorry. Destination. And I'm just gonna turn that off. Hey. Okay. Change it. 1 sec. Okay. Excuse me. Message every 1 second. Do I like the Adrian? Yeah. That's not a bad ship. The Luke Adrian. Yeah. Good to have y'all here. If anybody's wondering, that song I was singing is called In Time by Mark Colley, I think. I heard it from the movie Punisher. So yeah, hopefully it didn't make your ears bleed or anything like that. You're okay. Oh, thank you very much. Okay. This is really calming. Oh, thank you so much, Rose Vibes. Yeah, I sing a lot. It gets kind of weird sometimes. Okay, just got a question. What made... Okay, so Wolfie Deltex, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know if I'm supposed to read the other X's. So what made me decide to start doing ASMR videos, it was during the height of quarantine, and I was really lonely, and a lot of other people were really lonely, so I figured, because I've always wanted to get into, like, acting. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a suit actor, like, for the Godzilla movies. Then as I got older, I really I was always really into cartoons and that, and I always loved Frank Welker. So I wanted to be able to do a bunch of voices, mostly like creature vocals and stuff. But then when I got older, I found out, yeah, I can probably just do acting and that. Um, so anyway, I go off on tangents a lot. Sorry about that. So quarantine was going on. You know, you weren't supposed to go out much, and no one was really talking to each other online. And so I kind of figured maybe this is what people kind of need right now. So, yeah, and I had bought this microphone, uh, Razer Cyrix, something like that, and I figured, you know, why not keep people company in this way? And plus, it lets me do my voice acting and stuff, and yeah, I also got the idea from Goru from Evangelion, that Keanu Reeves video where he tells everyone you're breathtaking, and also I just like the character Luka. I figure, you know, give people give people something. You want to be like your friend, your boyfriend, husband, what have you. So yeah, and just want to say thank you to all you guys. It's so sweet. You're doing great. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I wasn't sure how this was gonna pan out, but you guys really seem to like it, so I figure, yeah, I'll keep doing it for a while. I really appreciate that. And I do other stuff too. Um, do a lot of. I always wanted to be like a transformer, so I practice doing voices for that a lot. I do a really good Soundwave if you guys want to hear it. Soundwave is one of the Decepticons. I grew up with Transformers, so I'm a big nerd for it. That and Digimon. We didn't have Miraculous Ladybug in my day, so. I think we all love Luka. He is a great character. Yeah, Luka's great. Um, I wasn't I wasn't sure about him when I first saw him, but it's like, yeah, I really like it. Oh, sweet. All right, I'm glad I'm getting your name right. Wolfie Deltix. Okay, so Rose Vibes, yes, please. Okay, thank you. So here's Soundwave. Hang on.
Soundwave acknowledges. Pursue her. Retrieve it. As you command, Megatron.
That's a fun one, but it really starts to grate on my voice if I do it too long. I actually kind of lost my voice for a day because I just kept doing that. But you know what? It was fun. It was worth it. That's another Frank Welker character. Oh, thank you so much, Rose Vibes. I really appreciate that. I've been doing that voice like forever. What else? I used to do a really good like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't know if I can still do it.
Skynet has become self-aware. Interval valves will initiate a massive nuclear attack on its enemy. I'm going to go bench press.
I'm a little rusty, but yeah, you know what? It's fun. Oh, thank you so much, Martina. I'm glad you like it. That's I started doing these and like practicing them religiously back when I was in middle school. Um, so it's always really cool because like the longer you do a voice, the more like it kind of changes and develops over time. Um, Oh, thank you guys so much. Glad you like my Luka voice too. Yeah, people tell me I sound just like the guy. And I really appreciate that. That's a good sign. I try to do voices. Yeah, I try to do Adrian Catnoir's voice, but it's like that one that requires a lot of energy. Um, and sometimes I just don't have that. And also, I don't like people in my house to hear me doing it because then they don't know what's going on. But that's a lot of fun. I really had to tap into that when I was recording lines for School Days. It was kind of based on like that, kind of like this effervescent version of Adrian's Cat Noir voice. I say a lot, so trying to get beyond that. Um, yeah, no, thank you guys. The support has been awesome. Um, Here's a look at the slides. Oh, okay, okay. I'm just. You mind if I just call you Lou? Because Omelette Du Fromage Shaddix Plague is a lot to say. Yeah. Yeah. I write like a lot. I've kind of gotten away from that a little bit just because I've been really busy with work and stuff. But no, I love writing. Thank you so much, Martina. No, you don't sound crazy at all. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I wasn't really at first. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure which character was really going to work for me, but it was like the way Luka talks is kind of the way I talk. So it's just yeah. But no, I'm really glad I'm a good fit for the character. Thank you for that, Lou. I'm going to call you Lou, Lou. um. Oh yeah. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, I like Adrian. Um. Do you write your own music? Um. Well, first of all, thank you for that, Wolfie. No, I don't write my own music. It's all covers and stuff. I used to write poems and stuff, but I never learned how to write my own music. A lot of the times I'll be like singing a song and I'll just put my own stuff in there. It usually comes out really weird. I this one time, this was years ago, I was singing the song "Gimme $20," and for I'd say like a solid 5 minutes, I was just like making up stuff and putting it in this song while occasionally saying "Give me $20." Right on Luke Adrian part. Yeah, Lou, that'd be cool. Yeah, with Luke Adrian. Um, that was something I wanted to get into. Is kind of like yaoi projects. Just because I don't know, I like when yaoi happens in anime. I guess because it's you don't see it a lot. What kind of things do you write? Um, so like when I started out, I was mostly writing like dramas. I would write about well, it's mostly fan fiction. The first story I ever wrote was Everybody Loves Raymond. Um, and it was like the dad on that, Frank he had a heart attack. So it was a lot of this like family drama. And then I was doing a lot of horror, like horror stories for a time. I did a l- I used to do a lot of comedy. That's actually how I started out. My brother and I would write these really bizarre comedy stories, kind of like loving parodies of Ed, Ed and Eddie and Ben 10. And we would see who could write like the craziest, weirdest story, and then we'd read them to each other. And a lot of it's probably insufferable now, but yeah, so I I wrote some parody stories that were now that I look back, really kind of offensive. Oh, thank you. Yeah, and as I went along, then I started to get more into fantasy and sci-fi. I did these really weird South Park stories that were extremely dramatic and extremely weird. And now I've been doing a lot of like Miraculous Ladybug ones because I always wanted to do a superhero story. I love superheroes. Uh, DC is my biggest one, but I really like Marvel too. Um, it's just like I just don't read a lot of comics anymore because, from what I've seen, American comic books they kind of suck. So I always figure I'll just write my own because I grew up in the '90s, early 2000s, and it's like that's what I'm looking for. So I try to bring that into a lot of my stories, along with my really weird sense of humor. There'll be a lot of references, in jokes, callbacks, stuff like that. So I love David Lynch, so I want to do stuff kind of the way he does it, like a little bit, you know. Stories. Oh yeah, yeah. I've read some of yours, Lou. It's a lot of fun. Whether you're writing fan fiction or you're doing originals. Um, my advice for anybody who wants to get into writing is don't try to copy anybody else's style and don't try to retell stories that have already been told. Just kind of do your own thing and just see what comes from that. Because it is a lot of fun. I mean, like not everybody's into writing, but um, yeah, it's great. What do you guys do when you're in your pastimes when you're not like working or going to school or any of that? Oh yeah, yeah, your Ladrian stories. Yeah, those are always cool. It's um it's very different in a good way, you know. I never use different in a derogatory way, but yeah, it's cool, it's unique. It really breaks from kind of the cliches that people are used to. Drawing and songwriting. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, that's awesome, Rose Vibes. Drawing and songwriting are great. Yeah, if you can write music, that's awesome. I also have a lot of respect for people who can draw. I cannot draw very well at all. What genre of movies do you like in particular? No, no, you're fine, Wolfie. Don't worry about random questions. I do that a lot. When it comes to movies, so like I love anime, so a lot of anime movies. Love Evangelion. That's not a genre, but so like I like a good drama. I love superhero movies. I also like really weird independent art house movies. Um, Killing of a Sacred Deer, that's a great one. Uh, I like some horror. I'm all over the place. It's difficult to write something because write is as good as. Let's see what. Yeah, High School Musical. That was a good one. I like that. I love Sailor Moon. Well, Martina, what I'm going to say is when it comes to writing, never compare yourself to other people. Yeah, like Lou said, write for you. Um, because what I found is it's not about is it good? You know, it's like because I found if you just kind of write like what's in your head, there's gonna be like an audience for that. It's mostly about getting your own ideas out on paper. I personally can't write; I just can't. Or find the right words. Yeah, I mean, and I don't know if you can hear that. An airplane is flying over my house. It's kind of loud. No, I know what you mean. See, like, not everybody can get their feelings out, like, in words. Some people do it with painting, some people with pictures. I just happen to be very, um, verbal. verbally oriented. Uh, it takes time, you know. Yeah, making notes for yourself is a good idea. I tend not to do that. I'll just sit down and like whatever comes into my head, I'll just kind of like put down, but then I lose track of what I said and it was like, okay, did I have this character living in an apartment or was he homeless or did you know, so and I'm very detail oriented, so yeah, no, notes are good. You usually want to write notes. Um, Started at 3. Yeah, I'm trying to see like the first things I really wrote were in school. Um, and my teacher always said like my dialogue was really good. So I kind of had an ear for dialogue, so that really helps. There's also, it's like your stories don't need to be realistic. People don't need to talk the way they do in real life. If you want to do like word painting where it's just kind of random, like just do your own thing. Made and created art for your own. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I used to do that a lot too. It's fun. Art is whatever you make. Um, as long as you like it, it's arts. Whether it's paintings, books, writing, anything. Weird stuff, dance. Yeah. Oh, sorry, your mother passed away. But yeah, no, like you said, she's in heaven. It's all good. It's hard. Yeah, that's good. And again, thank you guys for coming out. You have a motivation or something to write. Yeah, so with motivation, I think like what drives me is well, sometimes I'll have like a message I want to convey, but a lot of the time I think because I remember I would have like these dreams and sometimes I would see characters like from these shows and stuff, but in situations that they wouldn't be in, like on the TV show. And then I just kind of started thinking, well, what would this person do in this scenario? So I guess it's like kind of you want to see this happen or see how people would respond to this situation. For me, it's always the emotional response. It's like how do I how do I capture this feeling? So that's kind of what gets me going. Other times it's like I don't know. You just kind of have a vision or an idea and you want to put it in writing and just kind of work at it. Yeah, a bunch. And like we're all kind of influenced by different things. I was really heavily in yeah, I can talk, I swear. Um, I was really heavily influenced by Mark Saraceni's Godzilla novels. I love Godzilla, by the way. That's a story I'll tell a little later. But so in like these novels were really informed, like a lot of thought went into them, and it was like, yeah, that's that's the kind of stuff I want to do. Um, War of the Worlds, that's a good one. I never actually sat down and read it. Um, I always really liked The Black Cauldron. That was a great book. Types of music do I listen to? Okay, so like I have a lot of like a lot of weird collections of music. I love Japanese pop music. Um, kind of like rock. Um, Alternative music, that's fun. I'm not really into rap unless it's like Eminem or something like that. I could never get into Korean pop music, but I always really like Japanese pop. I have like classical music. That's always cool. Love Tchaikovsky. Favorite singer? That's a tough one. I really I really like Evanescence. I like Evanescence and Nickelback. Um, I love the music from Attack on Titan. It's just kind of like a mixture. I love the music from Metal Gear Solid and Silent Hill. Mozart, yeah, Mozart's great. Beethoven, Bach. Adrian likes Mozart. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, Mozart was an awesome guy. I love Sasageyo. Yeah, exactly. I love that song. I'll listen to that like over and over again. I'll sing it at work, but I don't know how to speak Japanese, so it's just like a bunch of weird stuff. But yeah, no, I love Sasageo. That's not the title, but you know what I'm talking about. Who would be your favorite character in any anime? That's a good question. I really like Asuka from Neon Genesis Evangelion. um, boy, I love Jigen from Lupin the Third. Um, I don't know. I have a lot of favorite anime characters. It's a lot of fun. Let's have the same taste. Oh, that's awesome. Stray Kids. I'm not familiar with Stray Stray Kids. No, I never heard of them. What kind of group are they? I know the New Kids on the Block, but Stray Kids. I need to look them up. Um. Oh, hey, welcome, Blue Roses, Cofane XX. Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. Oh, is that? Oh, okay, yeah. Bye. That's Is that NSYNC? Yeah, I want to say it's NSYNC. You mean the song, or are you leaving? If you're leaving, thanks for tuning in. But yeah, like I said, I grew up in the '90s, so there was always a lot of. It is Backstreet Boys. Okay, Stray Kids is a K-pop group. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, yeah. I need to look in that. There was a show I would watch. It was on like this Korean television station. I think it was called like After School Special. Like that was the name of it. They would have a lot of different Korean performers on there. I don't remember most of them, but I used to. Excuse me, sorry. Used to like that. Um, Stray Kids. I'm gonna have to make a note of that. Um, oh, you're panicking? Well, hopefully it's a good kind of panic. Huh? Oh, no, you're fine. I know what you mean. I'm really good at telling what people meant to say when it comes to spelling. I'm like, I'm really weird. Like, even when I'm texting someone, I write everything out in complete letters, complete words, all that. Yeah, no worries. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, okay. So I wanted to ask, are any of you familiar with? It's a good Luka panic. That's good. That's the best kind of panic. Are any of you familiar with um, Demon Prince Enma or Ghastly Prince Enma-kun? It's a weird, obscure anime series made by Go Nagai. He did like Devilman, Cutie Honey, Mazinger Z. I did one video that was based on Devilman. Oh, nice. Glad to know I'm not the only one. Usually I'm the only one in the room who's heard of those guys. You've always Teen Adrian on your channel? Oh, yeah, I've heard that. It's always really good. Punk or breakup songs. Lewis, Tom, Melanie Oh, okay. I've heard some Melanie Martinez songs. I liked. The first one I heard was Dollhouse. I really like that one. What Mad Hatter was another one. I'm not familiar with Louis Tomlinson. Sounds cool. Yeah, that Demon Prince Enma. He's the nephew of the King of Hell, and he's got to bring these demons back to hell. And helping him is a Kappa and a woman with ice powers. It's pretty cool. It's a nice show. One sec. Yeah, I like Melanie Martinez. She's cool. Lou, your voices are great. You always do a great job. It's always fun. To be honest, I have no idea what the. That's okay. I mean, like, not a lot of people know about Gona Guy. It's an obscure series. It's pretty mature, but there's a lot of humor in it. Y'all are good. Yeah. Blowing up. No, you're fine. The more comments, the better. You guys don't need to worry about that. Don't worry about blowing up my my chat feed. I love reading comments and stuff. Sorry for the script of Marin. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Lou. Songs are the best. I love her so much. Yeah, is Melanie Martinez still making music? Oh, and I'm glad I encouraged you, Lou. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah, I haven't heard a Melanie Martinez song in a while. She did that one. Oh, you're welcome. I know she did like a short film that was on YouTube. I don't remember what it was called. I saw some of that, but oh, she is still okay. That's cool. Yeah, she's a good singer. She just kind of appeared out of nowhere, but I like her work. Hello, hungry fluffball. Thanks for joining the stream. I love your name. Working almost every day. Yeah, you work hard for the money. I know what that's like. It's tough. Love from Brazil. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Brazil. Wow. I don't see many animes, but I think they're the ones. Oh yeah, Attack on Titan's awesome. It's a great series. It was really slow at first, but then it really picked up. K-12? Okay, yeah, that's the name of the movie. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, work is not fun. I'm one of those people I can get into the joy of labor, but then after a few hours it's like, I know what you mean. What's another good anime? Love Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, that's a fun one. Still composing music. Oh wow, you can stream the whole album? That's cool. Don't worry about it. Blue Roses. No, I really appreciate that. I'm glad you like the videos. That's why I do it, and I'm a very egotistical person. I love hearing people praise me. So thank you. Dragon Ball Z. I have not watched Dragon Ball Z in a while, but that was a fun one. What's the first anime you watched? I think the first anime I ever saw was probably Digimon, and I love Digimon. I'll watch the classic episodes and the new movies. I'll still watch them. So I think it was like Digimon, uh, Monster Rancher, Fighting Foodons, Mongolian Knights, Vision of Escaflowne. I watched that a few times. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Digimon was probably my first anime. I grew up with Fox Kids because we didn't have like satellite, so I got a lot of. They had a lot of like Japanese shows like Power Rangers based on Super Sentai, stuff like that. Oh, I love Kimba the White Lion. I saw a little bit of Unico. I also like Astro Boy. I've been meaning to see The Last Unicorn. I always enjoy it. Well, thank you very much, Blue Roses. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, I was worried for a while. Yeah, I'm very glad my Viperion video helps. I think I got the idea from Berserk. That's a very mature anime. I don't recommend it unless you're like over 17. Didn't watch any of the Infinities. Banana Fish, I haven't seen it, but I've read about it. That's a good series. The girl is beautiful. Oh, okay, okay, and the Last Unicorn. Yes, I saw. Okay, like I'm not very good with committing to stuff, but yeah, I saw the first episode of Promised Neverland. I really liked it. It was awesome. It was really really affecting. Okay, you guys ever seen Made in Abyss? I saw some of that and it was like, oof. First anime I saw was Sailor Moon. Yeah, um, I love Sailor Moon. It was having its first English dub. Like when I was a kid, it was on. I think it was reruns, but I saw it on Toonami. Um, almost 14. Yeah, no, I do not recommend Berserk if you're only 14. So yeah, and I don't recommend the movies because the movies have some really really explicit stuff. But the what's a good like? Yeah, Sailor Moon's great. Let me think. I really like Squid Girl. That's a cute anime. It's kind of mature, but not like it's not raunchy or anything like that. Um, Made in Abyss is another. That's kind of a creepy one. Okay, I'm gonna pop up here. Hang on. You know what? My battery is running out, so let me get my power cord that I stupidly didn't bring up with me. I'll be right back. Do you watch Miraculous? Yes, I do watch Miraculous. Favorite chip? I will think about that and let you know when I get back. I'll be right back. Hopefully. Okay, I'm back. I'm not dead. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to be switching rooms. I apologize if you're subjected to any terrible noises. I'm on and grown a lux. I'm old. I'm not old. I feel old though. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Effort noises. Okay. Okay. That was funny. Okay. Let me. I fell behind on the chat. Sorry if there's an echo. I'm in a smaller room. Let me see. Okay, do you watch Miraculous? If you do, what's your favorite ship? I kind of like. So, like, I like. I'm still hoping Marinette and Adrian are going to get together. I want to pitch Luka and Lila, maybe. I know it's far fetched, but I think maybe it could work out. I also really like Kagame. I love her. I want her to end up with someone good. My first anime was OHHC. I'm not familiar with that one. Unless that stands for something. If it does, I'm sorry. Didn't I do that too? Thank you for that, Blue Roses. I appreciate that. I do a lot of stupid things. Okay, one sec. When will you upload another Luka summary? Yeah, I've been meaning to do that for a while. I just need to have time. Need to think one. Miraculous is my crazy passion these days. That's good, mine too. He's alive. Yes, I'm alive. Thank you for that. This makes me very bad in the last chapter I cried so. I cried too. Well, I don't think I've kind of cried during Miraculous. Yeah, it's heavy. Like, it's a surprisingly heavy show. You're tired? Oh, I'm sorry. What just happened? I switched rooms. It was very very loud and probably disturbing. I don't know if you're just tuning in, but oh my gosh. Yes, I'm very loud and I groan a lot when I move. And sometimes you can hear my bones cracking, but not in a bad way. Been obsessed with Luka for almost a year now. Yeah, I don't blame you. Luka's great. Yeah, I really like him. Heard of Luka and Lila. I don't know if I created that, but yeah, I think he could kind of balance her out a little bit. Do you want to hear a bad joke? Yeah, okay. Yeah, hungry fluff ball. If you want to tell me a bad joke, yeah. Okay, or on High School Host Club. Okay, I've heard of that, but I've never seen it. But I have Bun Bun Chan, the stuffed bunny. I have one of those in my room. Oh, thank you so much, Kagami, my queen. Yep, I love Kagami. She's great. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure what to think of her when she first showed up, but because it's weird. She looks a lot like Marinette's, and yeah, Kagami's great. I like the one where she's trying to act normal, and she just does like this really creepy smile. There's a pile of cats called a meow. Thank you for that. I like that. I love cats. Nah, don't worry. I like bad jokes. Speaking of which, why couldn't the man... Sorry, I kicked my door. Why couldn't the man win at cards in the jungle? Because there is too many cheetahs. Are there any animes you haven't watched but you want to watch eventually? Yes. Let me think. I want to check out Escaflowne again. Let's, I want to see more like Dirty Pair. It's not as bad as it sounds. It's about like space agents. It's kind of a cute one. I want to watch the original Higurashi. That seems really cool. There's something I wanted to go back to, though, like I saw when I was a kid. Mine's going blank on me, though. I used to watch Tom and Friends a lot. That was a whisker away, and it's about a cat. Okay, yeah, I've heard of that one. I think the woman who made Sailor Moon made that. Oh, okay, there's this one anime movie, and it's great. It's probably one of the best looking things I've ever seen. It's called Your Name. You guys ever seen that? It's so emotionally draining that I can't watch it again, but it's an amazing movie. You know why you should never trust stairs? Why is that? Why should you never trust stairs? Okay, see you in a few, Lou. Yeah, I'm glad you like the movie. It's a great movie. Woman who voices Sailor Moon is the main girl in it, I think. Jujutsu Kaisen. I've heard of that. Yeah, I've heard that's a pretty good one. Alright, thanks for the recommendation. Appreciate it. My toe just cracked. Sorry about that. Yeah, Your Name is a good one. I love Children Who Chase Lost Voices. That's made by the same guy who did Your Name. That's a fantastic movie. It's not a Studio Ghibli movie, but it could be. You should never trust stairs because they're always up to something. I like that. I don't think it's a pun, but yeah, I like that joke. It is on Netflix. Okay. Yeah, Whisker Away is on Netflix. It's awesome. You can look it for Halloween. Well, that's awesome. I wanted to buy a Cat Noir costume, but it was unavailable. Figures now that I have the money to get it, I can't find it anywhere. Uh, okay, one of my all-time favorite movies. You guys ever heard of Lupin the Third, Castle of Cagliostro? That is a great one, but like even Lupin fans don't know about it somehow. But it's Hayao Miyazaki's. It's the first movie he ever directed. Like it predates Studio Ghibli. It's fantastic. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. Like unavailable? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, Castle of Cagliostro is amazing. Um, it's not just my favorite Lupin movie, it's one of my favorite movies, like, ever. And Kiki's Delivery Service. At first, I didn't understand anything about the film, but in the end, I ended up crying. Is that. Okay, Martine, are you talking about Your Name or Whisker Away? I haven't seen Whisker Away, but it sounds cool. Wolf Children is another good one. That's a tearjerker for me. Love Wolf Children. I really want to see Summer War. I forgot about that one, but like the guy who did the one segment in the Digimon movie, which was its own movie, but they kind of butchered it to make it into an American movie. Long story. Yeah, Summer War is supposed to be a great one. Wolf Children's a good one. Um, I think my favorite anime is Evangelion, though. I have the complete original series, my own all the rebuild movies except for the newest one because it's only on Amazon Prime, and I don't really like the English dub, but it's better than nothing. Um, okay. Yeah, Evangelion's good. Again, mature anime. Have you ever? I have watched The Nightmare Before Christmas. I watched that one a lot. That's a good one. Love Tim Burton. I haven't seen Corpse Bride, but I have seen bits and pieces of Beetlejuice. Those are those are good movies. Great for Halloween. I watched an anime. It was Flowering Heart or something, and I didn't. The main girls are fetish. Okay, flat. Oh wait, Flowering Heart is yeah, Tim Burton's awesome. I loved his Batman Returns. I think I've heard of Flowering Hearts. I know there's Wedding Peach. Alright. 5 to 6-year-old crushing on a 12 to 17-year-old. I don't know. Not heard of that one. Any music? I love musicals. I love Les Miserables. That's one of my favorites. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That's a good one. Jesus Christ Superstar. I like some of the music from Cats, not from the movie Cats, but from the actual like Broadway show. Yeah, no, I love musicals. I love the Disney musicals. The original Aladdin, that's a great one. I want to see Evangelion, but I'm so lazy I don't dare see it. I recommend watching the rebuild movies on Amazon Prime. Those are really easy to see. They have all of them. Try to go with the original English dub, though, the Funimation dub, because I'm sorry, the new one is just not good. Those are accessible, and you don't need to do too much research to, you can just kind of sit down and watch them. It'll explain it all to you. The original series is coming out on Blu-ray. I'm excited for that. I bought the $300 special edition. I kicked the door again. I'm sorry. I love Evangelion. Watched Beetlejuice last night. Yeah, that's a fun movie. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Tim Burton Beetlejuice is much better than the original. Did they make a Beetlejuice before that one? It's one of my favorite names. Luka comforts. I'm so glad. I'm really glad Luka comforts you made you feel better. I think that was the first one I ever made. That was a fun one. I took a risk on that, but it paid off. Luka's your comforting blueberry boy. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. I think we all need a comfort character. I had a lot of those when I was in high school and middle school. So yeah, no, I mean I like Luka. He's a great character. The original's from 1998. Okay. Beetlejuice. I thought they just made the one. I know there was a cartoon series. Yeah, that's what people call Luka, the blueberry boy. Okay, yeah, I've seen some of the animated series. It was really disturbing. I think they did that with The Mask too. When I was a kid in the 90s, I know I keep saying that, but everything on TV was about people mutating. Like X-Men was big. There was Evolution something. It was based on some weird movie. There was Godzilla, the animated series, and it was like, so I had this weird thing when I was a kid. I was always afraid that I was going to mutate and turn into a monster. And I've seen stuff on TV, and it like triggered me. I don't know what made me think of that. Oh yeah, because I was talking about disturbing things that I've seen. There's an episode of Primal. I think it's called The Plague of Madness. That really triggered me because it was like, oh my gosh, it's like all those nightmares I had when I was a kid. That and the Powerpuff Girls, that always stuff on there like really freaked me out. I keep using the word triggered. That wasn't even a thing for me. I think that's it. Yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, there was like, okay, so like the Ninja Turtles I saw when I was a kid was like a early 2000s one, but yeah, with the original one, like they would mutate, and it was like they mutated further, and they like turned into these mindless monsters, and they had to turn them back, and it just got really, really creepy. But like the early ones were good because they were so lighthearted. I love Ninja Turtles. I was just thinking about that the other day. I love Master Splinter, especially in TMNT computer animated movie because he was Mako, who was Aku on Samurai Jack. Oh, okay, weird random trivia time. You guys know Master Fu on Miraculous? Well, the guy who does his voice is Paul St. Peter, and the cool thing about Paul St. Peter is he was Leomon on Digimon, and then he did the voice of Wormmon in season 2. And I always thought that was so cool. And I was looking at like the cast, and it's like, it was like the woman who voiced Mimi on Digimon is Marinette's mom. She passed away recently, God rest her soul. Christina V was in the Digimon Adventure Tri movies. Mei, I think was her name. Bryce Papenbrook did the voice of Cody in the last Digimon movie. Who else? Who else is on there? Oh, Vic Mignogna. He did the voice of Matt. I love Vic Mignogna. If Bryce Papenbrook didn't do the voice of Adrian, I would want it to be Vic Mignola. I'm probably pronouncing it. Oh, man, I'm glad you found my channel too, Blue Roses. I'm glad it's a comfort. Don't worry about repeating yourself. I do it all the time. Yeah, yeah, I love Master Fu. I love Paul St. Peter. He just has such a cool voice. It's like even when he's not, because I think with some he would do like this really kind of gravelly, deep voice for Leomon, but in season three, it's just like his natural voice. So like, it's a very strong, masculine voice. It's like that's what a lion should sound like. It was great, and then it was like, oh, he's Master Fu, and it's like if I didn't hear him as Wormmon, which is this really, it's kind of hard to do, but it's something along these lines. It's like I would not believe that he could make his voice sound like that. Um, I always really liked Leomon because he's just, I don't know, just like this awesome character. He's bold, selfless. Um, One of my favorite scenes with him, it's also really sad. It's in Digimon Season 3. Um, kind of soothing. Yeah, yeah. It was just like, I don't know, just this incredible voice. And I'm going to spoil Digimon Tamers for you guys. Leomon dies at one point. It's very emotional. But the last thing he says, and it's different in the Japanese version, but the last thing he says is he's talking to his partner, Jerry, and he tells her, "Be brave, Jerry. A part of me will always be with you. Remember, you have a lion's heart." And it was like, oh my gosh, that still gives me goosebumps. Sound just like Luka. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad I sound like Luka. I'm really glad. Sometimes I don't see it, but yeah, no, that's awesome. I really appreciate that. So thank you very much. Yeah, it was sad, but it's like that last line is really what does it. Well, the whole episode is awesome. Oh, thank you. Oh, and hey, welcome to the stream, Ordinary Fanboy. I'm sorry you were here before, Fan Guy. I'm sorry, but I was looking at the messages. I wasn't reading the names. I'm sorry about that. Welcome back, Lou. You also have an amazing. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. I really appreciate that. But yeah. Oh, I don't know if you heard that. My jaw just popped or something. uh, yeah, no, I'm going off on a tangent again, but I love Digimon. Watch it when I was a. Oh, thank you so much. Watch when I was a kid, and I still go back and rewatch it. Season 1's probably my favorite, but I think season 3 is probably the best. That whole episode, though, it's like Beelzemon, who was one of their friends, and he got like. He kind of. I am good, thank you. Now, my jaw just kind of like pops sometimes. I don't know what it is. I'm good. It's weird. Yes, I did watch Yu-Gi-Oh! I loved Yu-Gi-Oh! A few months ago, I saw that Dark Side of Dimensions movie. That was so much fun. It was funny. Like, I was, like, legitimately laughing. Okay, I got a story related to Yu-Gi-Oh! In a sec. You're really good at what you do, and I hope you know that. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It's a lot of fun. I love voice acting, and I love hearing myself talk. um, okay, so like Yu-Gi-Oh is voiced by a man named Dan Green, and he was in this movie called Mazinger Z Infinity, which is a Go Nagai movie. And like they had this clip of him piloting Great Mazinger, which is like a super robot. It's epic. But he comes out and it's like where are all you? I'm not gonna say it just because I'm gonna try to keep this stream relatively G-rated. It's like where are all you hiding? The great Mazinger and Tetsuya Tsurubi are here to take you on. And it's just like that's Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like that's just I don't know, I love that voice. Oh, and he did the voice of Leo the Lion in Jungle Emperor Leo. It's like he sounds like a lion. I love that. I love that voice. And, you know, like James Earl Jones. Found this great inspiration for Luke Adrian coming out of the closet. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I love yaoi stories and anime. I don't know what it is. It's just, they're really cool. Yeah, I'm a big, like, voice actor geek. I've always been like that, and I know a lot of trivia and stuff. It's a lot of fun. Um, but, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was fun. I love the early seasons of Pokemon. My favorite episode is probably the Ghost of Maiden's Peak. Is there such a powerful thing? Yeah, yeah. Ordinary Fanga, you got a good point. The strength of a person's voice. Okay, am I crashing? Someone's comment is trying to load here, but it's giving me like a loading screen. Always encourage each other. Yeah, I appreciate that, Lou. Thank you. Let's, what was I talking about? Okay. What wasn't I talking about? Ah, boy. Yeah, no, I like, yeah, I just like yaoi stories in anime. They're just cool. Oh, okay, so there is a ooh, fish and chips for dinner. That's a good one. It's a very English dish. English dish, but they're not really chips. They're like, I think it's supposed to be steak fries. Steak fries are better than chips, if you ask me. Let's, oh yeah. Yeah, and the woman who did the voice of Ash on Pokemon, she's Sailor Saturn in the new Sailor Moon. English dub. Veronica Taylor is her name, and she was also in Berserk. I don't like Adrian and Marinette's to start watching her. It's a weird dynamic. Adrian and Marinette. I mean, like I like it personally, but that's just me. It doesn't work for everybody. I do have a question, if you don't mind. Yeah, sure. Ask away. You just found the loading emoji. Okay. You posted that, and I thought my stream was crashing. Sounds good. Sounds good. Adrian Cat's my favorite. He's awesome. I did not expect a character like Cat Noir, Chat Noir, which translates to Black Cat. He's cool. And that voice actor, but Bryce Papenbrook, he's Aaron on Attack on Titan, and he also did the voice of Devilman in Devilman 009 versus Cyborg 009 versus Devilman, where Christina V was Miki. That was cool. I like those two. I agree there, chips. More like steak fries. Okay, sweet. Steak fries are awesome. Totally agree with you. Why did you start voice acting? Okay, so like, I'm gonna try to keep it not long-winded. So I decided to get into voice acting because like, I always wanted to do suit acting, but then I heard like that like they could make roars for monsters, and I really wanted to do that. And so then I heard about Frank Welker, who was like the original and current Fred on Scooby Doo, and just does all these voices. And it was like, I want to be like him. So I started doing impressions, doing creature vocals, and then at one point I realized, you know, I can just kind of talk, and that's like acting. So yeah, and I started doing ASMRs because I knew people were lonely, and I wanted to give them, you know, something kind of warm and safe, um, to, you know, just to enjoy. So yeah, because ASMRs really helped me too. So that's the long and short of it. That's why I started voice acting. I remember when you did my "You're My Little PogChamp," I sent to my friend Leslie. You know, said, "Oh, that's awesome! I'm so glad." Yeah, I wanted to, because I didn't know about the PogChamp thing. I saw some weird video where it's like the girl from Kill la Kill and the Animaniacs, and she says, "You're my little PogChamp, come here," and it's like, I gotta get in on this. I think Adrian and Luka would make a cool couple. That'd be awesome. I could see that. Yeah, that's good. I have a Luka Pinterest board. Oh, nice. Whatever your con chief. Whatever. I'm sorry, ordinary fan guy. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, no. I hope that kind of answers your question. Cool blue. Oh, thank you so much. I like being sweet. You're a really giving person for doing that. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm really glad. I'm glad I can make a difference. Yeah, it's like because quarantine sucked. And it's like people weren't just avoiding each other physically. Like a bunch of people just weren't responding to messages and stuff. And it's like, it's like people need something. I don't know. I'm glad I can help. And plus, it's a lot of fun. Um, okay, and so like I was telling you guys, I do a lot of writing and stuff. When I do my ASMRs, that's like entirely improvised. I just wing it. I just start recording, and it's like, and it's always been like that. Like I don't think there's ever been one that I sat down and wrote. It's just like, okay, what's going through my head right now? And I'm really glad because they haven't turned out really redundant or anything like that. It's a lot of fun. So I think I have some improv skills. I used to do freeform rap when I was in high school, so that was fun. Don't ask me to do it again though, because it was always filthy. I respond to others. That's always good. I think if somebody messages you, it's like, yeah, just respond to them, unless it's like, a virus or like a crazy person you don't know. The crazy people you do know, that's fine. Don't worry about that. Fellow writer, nice. Oh, thank you. I love writing. Um, oh, thank you so much. Y'all are so sweet. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I love writing. I have two of my short stories got published when I was in college, so that was a good person. Sorry, that was a good feeling. He's mad at some people. Shows are so blind. The hero looks the same as their normal form. It's a weird thing. Um, with Miraculous and with like Sailor Moon and Saint Seiya and ones like that, it's like I think the reason people can't tell their identities is like the magic keeps them from doing it. Like a facial recognition thing probably couldn't recognize them either. It's suspension of disbelief. Any of your friends or someone found out? Yeah, most of my friends know I do ASMR. Um, a lot of them don't. Excuse me, sorry. A lot of them don't listen to it, but a few of them do. It's like I don't mind. Sailor Moon and Miraculous, yeah, exactly. The magical girl stuff. It's like you can't tell their identities just because the script wants to leave it up to them, and it makes it more exciting. Try to help people whenever I can. That's always good. I like that. That's a good trait to have. Actually makes a lot. Oh, yeah. They call it glamour. It's like, but it's all It's like I love Superman, but it never made sense to me. It's like, can you not tell that's him? He shows his whole face. You're really sweet. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Guess all the glitter makes people blind. Anime magic, exactly. Exactly. Hang on. Oh, sorry. Uh yeah, it's weird. It's its own logic. I've been working on like a Sailor Moon story. It's just I'm doing that and like a bunch of other um doing a bunch of other stuff, but it's fun. You're shipping Luca if you shipping Luca and Adrian if they tell each other. Yeah, that'd be cool. I can see that. I don't know if it's gonna happen though. Okay, now like what I've been wondering are Julica and Rose are they like a couple now? Because I always thought it was like this really close friendship. Luka knows Ladybug and Cat's identity. Does he? Is that canon? I haven't seen. I finished season 3, I think. And I saw the 2 movies, but I haven't seen any of season 4. Except for, spoilers. Adrian's one of my favorite ships. That's a good ship. It's a good ship. I like that one. I also I like Kagami and Marinette. That's a fun one. Jellicoe Rose is canon. Okay. Okay. See, I couldn't tell. Because I always thought it was like this really sisterly bond, but there's other stuff, so it's okay. No, thanks for letting me know. I think Nathaniel and Mark are a thing too. Apparently their teacher is pregnant, so I guess she's with someone. It's cool. I like how it's not, it's not like invasive. Like the show is not all about that, just kind of stuff you need to pick up on. It's cool. The New York movie. I mean, I liked it, but it was weird. You know what I mean? Just like the world's full of superheroes, and it's like I don't know. It's just weird. I did like how they were kind of based on like Batman, Superman, and them. Oh boy, hang on one sec. Marcaniel? Is that what they call him? Yes, they're really cute. You studying something? You have something planned for your future? Well, that was dark. Right now I'm just kind of like, I don't know what I want to do like long term. So I just, I have a day job. So I'm making money from that. Been doing more with YouTube. So I don't know. I eventually want to try to get some of my stuff published. Yeah. Excuse me. Miraculous Ladybug fandom is like strange. Have you watched the trailer for Hackson? I haven't seen the trailer, but I've seen clips from it. No, I have seen the trailer. Yeah, it looks cool. I'm excited for it. I've actually talked with the woman who voices Alia because she was on another. Well, she's Casca in Berserk. She's cool. Okay, I missed someone's comment. I'm sorry. One sec. Mark and Nathaniel's characters. I didn't get too good of a look at Mark. He seems like a nice guy. I mean, like him and Nathaniel go together pretty well. So yeah, I like him. There aren't any characters on Miraculous that I particularly dislike. Let's see, the Pinterest got to copy and paste into Google. Do you have someone in mind? And then father. Is he with Miss Bustier, something like that? I have no idea. That was a total shock to me. Trailer is just cute. I had a heart attack. It is a cool trailer. I like Ollie as a character. The first episode of Miraculous I ever saw was the one with the Pharaoh, which Vic Mignogna voiced, and it was like that was a pretty good introduction. YouTube not really getting content, so oh, thank you so much. Yeah, no, YouTube has really changed from like when I was a kid, when it was just like you couldn't find anything and there was just the occasional anime AMV. It's like now YouTube has really changed. Oh, the world has changed. Sometimes I'm pretty good with following along, but other times it's like, I'm old. I just can't keep up with the time. I keep saying I'm old. I'm like in my 20s. Yeah. Mark Nathaniel's my one true pair, along with Julie Rose and Luka Net. Nice. So cute. Copyright everything these days. Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, people steal ideas and stuff. Another character is I didn't think I would warm up to her, but I really did, especially after season 2, is Nathalie. Nathalie. Gabriel's assistant. Like, spoilers for season 2's finale is like when she becomes Mayura, it was like, oh. And I just fell in love with the character. I love that she's like kind of sacrificing herself to help Gabriel with his dream, even if you know, you know. I really like her as a character. Um, Also like that the monologue Ladybug does at the beginning of the season 3 finale, and she says some of us lose our souls, and it shows them. It's like, whoa, this is heavy. This is why we can have nice things. Oh, that's sweet. I'm glad. I had to say it. Well, you think Gabriel's a womanizer? It's weird. It's weird. Because he reminds me of the dad in Evangelion from the original series, where it's like, it seems like he kind of it's almost like he kind of uses women's affection to his own end. I don't know. But it's weird because I think Natalie loves Gabriel, but I think he doesn't see it that way. Like he only has eyes for Amelie. No, it should. I think Natalie's spelled like Nathalie, like it's a weird spelling, at least for me. But then again, I'm American, so yeah, no, I really like her character, and plus I think she's cute. So look, so I feel I can be a real ship. Okay, yeah, okay, Zoe, right. I haven't seen any of her episodes yet. I need to see it. She seems cool though. She's like a nice Chloe. That's really cute, but I don't ship it. You know, you can like a pairing, but not ship it yourself. He's obsessed with Amelie and power. Yes, he is. I keep bringing up Evangelion, but like Gabriel reminds me so much of Gendo Ikari from Evangelion. It's like the goals are the same, they just have different ways of going about them. Hang on. Excuse me. But who isn't obsessed with power, though? What is. There's something I was thinking about. That isn't love. Yeah. Well, it's weird. Like I think Gabriel genuinely loves Amelie. I'm just gonna call her Amelie. I know that's a name from Death Stranding, but I like it. I think he loves her, but it's also like he's crossing the line into like obsession. Gabriel has some problems. Yes, he does. He's surprisingly like malicious. Um, it's like he's done so that could have killed people. Um, but no, I just can't bring him to. I just can't bring myself to hate him. It's just like he's like a tragic. I don't want to say an anti-hero, but he's the bad guy, but you can kind of sympathize with him. It's like, hey, you're always pushing your son away, but he doesn't see that his son is his connection to his wife. Also, like in Evangelion. What would y'all do if you were a teenager in the Miraculous Ladybug universe? I'd probably be like afraid all the time that I was going to be akumatized. I would not fare well in that world. Your bird just sneezed? That's cool. As a character on Miraculous, I would always go to Andre. I always wanted that ice cream. Yeah, he made good ice cream. Now Andre's like, he's Italian, right? Like he's an Italian man. So I'm Italian too. Do you have a personal favorite character? I really like Marinette as a character. Really like Kagame. Uh, Gabriel is Father of the Year. That's right. I like a lot of characters on Miraculous. I like Sabrina. Serena's cool. I think sometimes I get the impression like her and Chloe might be a little more than just friends, at least from Sabrina's point of view. I try not to freak out if I saw Luka. That's cool. I can't yeah. It is cool to like Gabriel. He's cold, but he doesn't hate Adrian. It's like I think he does love him. He just doesn't know how to show it. Just be really nice and welcoming. Yeah, I can see that. I line up getting famous. Yeah, the thing about Jagged Stone, that was kind of a surprise. It makes sense, you know. I understand why people hate so much Kagame. I know that you don't like Adrian, but come on. Chloe Green. I don't know why people don't like Kagame. I think she's awesome. I didn't have a problem with her and Adrian being together. There's a guy named Adrian in your chorus class? Here, I haven't apologized. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of cool. Kind of her, like... Oh, yeah, okay. Well, like... Kagami asking Adrian if he really loved her. Well, that's the thing, though, is, like, you can tell he can't commit to her, because he's always... You know, he's got that thing for Ladybug, even though it's kind of unobtainable. I can understand where she's coming from. Gabriel's very attached to his love that Amelie has, and does not realize anything that happens around. Yeah, he has his eyes... he's so focused on bringing back his wife, it's like nothing else matters. It's like crazy, but then you find out like they were plotting something together. I ship Kagami and Marinette, don't you me? Oh yeah, I like Kagami and Marinette. I think they make a cute couple. Have any problem with Adrigami either? Yeah, no, I mean like they go well together. It's a you know, it's kind of like it's a really sad situation with them. They both come from like these kind of cold, protective families, and they're kind of being pushed together. But it's like they get along. They brought out the best in each other. It didn't. It seems like it didn't work out, but you know. Yeah, okay. Hi, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry I can't read your name because it's in foreign symbols. 723. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining our discussion. Kagamenet, yep. Yeah, no, I like that. I ship it. Mostly because I like Blue. And I like their characters. You guys know Christina V does the voice of Sailor Mars on Sailor Moon. And the guy who voices Hawkmoth, Keith Silverstein, does the voice of Sailor Moon's dad. And he was also the professor in Sailor Moon S. So cute. They are a cute couple. Marinette and Kagami would make a cute couple. Yeah. It's cool. Oh, and the woman who voices Sailor Moon does the voice of Mano. The little girl that Marinette babysits. It's Stephanie Shea is her name. I think there's other ones too, and I'm just forgetting them. I forget things a lot. This one... Yeah. I was going to tell a story, but I didn't have any story in mind, so you know. What's your favorite episode of Miraculous? That's a good question. Let me think. I like the early ones. Not like... I'm not like saying the newer ones aren't good. It's just like I liked how simple the old ones were. So I really like... there's one I rewatch like a lot. What is it? I don't remember. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at answering your question. I'm drawing a total blank. A lot of the ones in season 1, especially the early ones, those are all fun. There wasn't that much of an ongoing story, so you could kind of do whatever with it. I really like the episode Ladybug, but like watching it, I kind of almost got an ulcer because it's like, oh, it's so heavy, but in a good way. So that was awesome. And my nails black because of Luka. Yeah, that's what I always noticed that about Luka. Is he's got like the black nails. It's cool. It's cool. Fashion statement. Season 4. Yeah, season 4 is heavy. Season 3 and 4, they're heavy. You know, it's like I need to mentally prepare myself for it. Sometimes I feel like I just don't have the strength yet. But it's like, if I can't do it now, I might never be able to do it. Mark was there too, to pay my nails black. That'd be cool. Yeah, Mark has that too. Yeah, it sounds even though he was on tour, he left his children. Okay, yeah, like, Okay. Now with Jagged Stone, because I mean I haven't seen the episode. I know I really should. Was he was he married to Luka and Julika's mother, or was it kind of like, you know, because it's getting a redemption arc in season 4. Excuse me, sick. My gosh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, like when I saw Jagged Stone, it was like I could not see him being attached to anyone. Okay. You guys ever notice, like in cartoons, it's like the people who would never get married. It's like if they have kids, it's like, oh no, we were married for like a month. It's like I know why they do it, but it's like I could not see someone like Jagged Stone, or the big one for me was Race Bannon from Johnny Quest. It was like I don't think they would get married. I think like maybe they had some kids, but it's like I don't think they would get married. I mean, I know why they do that, because they want it to be wholesome. But it's like, no, I don't think they do. But like with Jagged Stone was like, he just didn't. He was away on tour for like years. Did he know he had kids? Because like he doesn't. He's like one of those. He's so famous. Like he's like kind of clueless. Almost forgot about Mark. He's a lone wolf. Luka's my emo boy. Yeah. He's like, excuse me, sorry. That was disgusting. I'm sorry. What? Huss. Does it say why he left? Oh, wait. I do remember there was that one episode where Jagged Stone just shows up and he wants Anarka to take him back. Oh, one sec. Sorry about that. I was actually plugged in the bathroom and someone had to go, so I had to leave. No, I'm okay. Thank you for your concern. They were roommates. They were roommates? Boy. Giving a son. Okay. Okay. That's the thing about Miraculous is like some of the stuff that goes on in it, it's kind of it's a little iffy, but it's not. I don't know. It's not like I said. It's not invasive. The stuff isn't direct enough. It's like it leaves a lot to interpretation and so forth and such. Which, sorry, all my wires are crossed. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I just disappeared for a second. Give me one sec. I'm still streaming. I'm just looking at something. It's a giant orange. Now live on my channel is me on my channel. It's awesome. Thanks, YouTube. Sorry? Okay. From Miraculous you find really weird. What's a ship from Miraculous I find weird? I don't know. I found out some people ship Marinette with Gabriel. It's like, ew, that's really inappropriate. You weren't married, I think. Said he was in his prime in his career. Oh boy. You didn't know the joke? What joke is that? Did I miss something? It's really weird. The Jagged Stone does not strike me as a deadbeat dad. The ship is just so bad. It is, it really is. It's creepy. It's one of those things where, like, I think I wrote something and someone kind of interpreted it's like that's what I was writing then. It's like, no. It's like, no, that's not what that was. I just heard seeing people shipping them. I have not. I've only seen like one thing that was like shipping them, and I think Marinette was supposed to be older. Responsibility was his children. I understand he was famous and all, but things are not. Yeah, well, like, was he supporting his family while he was away at least? Or like he just kind of up and left and has the alligator as a child? Like I said, I should really catch up on it, but I don't have the strength yet, you know. Did I miss a joke from earlier? Okay. Yeah, no, don't ship Marinette with Gabriel. Unless like it's an adult Marinette. He said he would be a lame father. Okay. I like that that's his justification. Going up. Yeah, where did he get that crocodile? I get that he's like, you know, like a rich, famous person, so he's kind of crazy. It's like Fang, right? I think is his name. Who does Jagged Stone's voice? I need to look that up. Matthew. Is that the English? I don't know. Oh, it is like Slang! That's awesome! The guy who does the voice of Goemon on Lupin the Third does the voice of Jagged Stone. That's awesome. He took Anarka's advice to just leave. Oh boy. She pushed him away. Whoa. It's like that's heavy. It seems like he wasn't really a very fit father, from what I know. I don't know. He's slowly changing Jagged to be a better father. That's awesome. There's a giant lightning flash right next to your window. Holy crap. I didn't even know who Luka was. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad you know who he is now. At least I think you do. Yeah, no, if there's lightning and stuff, if you want to, like, unplug or whatever, I understand if you want to sign off. I don't want your computer or phone or whatever getting struck by lightning. Or your Wi-Fi box, whatever you call it. My brain's not working. I thought it'd be a good idea to stay up until 3 a.m. last night, and I can't figure out why it's affecting me. Said she didn't want him. Dang. That's harsh. And then it's like, you know, I think she did it for her kids. Is Luka didn't ever feel love and didn't want to fall in love because of his father's absence until he met Mariner. That's really sweet. I could see that. Yeah, it's like I could see that with Luka. Is like, what kind of example did he have to grow up on? It's like, it's kind of like with Pink. It's like love will destroy you. That kind of belief. Are you scared of spiders or anything? I have like, I kind of have like a fear of the dark to a degree. I have a fear of heights, but that's not like, that's just kind of like something built in me. I have a fear of like sea serpents and giant octopi and squids. Like if I see anything even depicting those things, I get really creeped out. There's a picture of the Loch Ness Monster and it really scares me. It's gone now? Okay, maybe it was heat lightning. Yes, MR boy. Do you play an instrument? I do not. I do not play an instrument. I tried to learn the guitar, but didn't really want to learn it. I just wanted to play it. So no, I don't. I need to pick up guitar, then I can do solo songs and stuff. That'd be cool. People will be messed up emotionally. Yeah, it's like, yeah, no. If you grow up and that's the kind of thing you see, you're not gonna be all, wanting. Uh, you're not gonna see love's like a good thing. Thank you. You're welcome. Jag was so hurt. Luka's feelings, abandonment. Yeah, exactly. Do I prefer cats or dogs? I like them both, but I'm more of a cat person. I love spiders for some reason. Spiders are cool. I just don't like them crawling on me or around me. As a young man, he was not sure what to do, and replacing it with a crocodile makes sense. I think it's like people who don't have relationships. You look for that companionship, with like friends or with pets. You know, you're joking. No, that's okay. Understand the feeling. I like snakes. Snakes are cool. Sea serpents, I don't like. It's creepy. I have a thing with the water. I'm not afraid of the water, but the idea of a really deep body of water frightens me because you never know what's in there. You gonna start learning guitar, hopefully? Yeah, no, go for it. I say. Jada, Sniper Mask Kitten. Hey, welcome to the chat. I'm trying to look at what your profile picture is. I'm guessing you never live in a beach house. I mean, I don't mind being by the beach. It's just like I wouldn't want to go to like the Loch Ness or something like that. I like the beach itself. Got a huge nosebleed the first time I ever went in the ocean, but you play guitar? Oh, that's awesome. Guitar is cool. I'd love to learn how to play the violin or the cello. I can play Thanatos. Tried to learn guitar, it didn't work. It doesn't always work out. If it's important to you, I say try again. If not, it's like, whatever, you gave it a shot. Snakes are alright, you get bitten, that's for sure. Living in the outbacks is fun sometimes. The outback? You live in Australia, Wolfie? Or I always wanted to go there. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with the movie. What do you call it? Oh yeah, with the movie Australia, and I did a lot of research on it. That's why I understand Jagged. Listen closely. You said it's your fault it couldn't be. Whoa, that's heavy. Yeah, the romantic stuff is heavy. Yeah, with Miraculous. Sorry, hang on. Excuse me, sorry. If you hear a weird noise, my floor is creaking. I had a nosebleed the other day because of Luka. Nice. I used to not understand the whole nosebleed thing, but it's like an anime thing, and there is a story behind it, but I don't want to. Yeah, so I know what you mean. I'm a little scared of Australia. I've always wanted to go, like, and maybe not mainland Australia, like New Zealand. That's where they film, like, the Lord of the Rings. And the situation with Jagged and his wife slash mother of his children, it's a mess. It's a mess. It sounds like. I'm very afraid of them. Viperion is one of my favorite superheroes. That makes sense. No, I know what you mean, because Viperion himself is not a snake. That's like. Okay, cool. Guess. It's kind of rough at the start, but really worth it. Oh, okay. Yeah, learning new stuff is always kind of hard, but it's commitment, it's good. Was I in the middle of telling someone something? Yeah, no, I mean, like, no, you can dislike something, but still like something that's themed after it. Your mom is dead? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. But for what it's worth, I'm sure she's in a better place. I know how to play guitar. I'm not the best, or yeah, all that matters is that you enjoy it. You know, random, it's okay. Random is alright. There any countries you traveled to or want to travel to? I've only ever been to Canada and the US. That's where I live. I've always wanted to go to Japan and Australia, and I really want to see Ireland. Like my family, I'm German, French, Irish, Italian, a little bit Native American, so it's like, yeah, I want to do some exploring. I like Alec too. Okay, who's Alec? I feel like I know who that is, but I'm not sure. Alec is nice. It's okay. Yeah, no, I don't blame you. Blue Roses, I don't blame you. It's hard when you lose someone. I lost someone a few years ago, and it's still rough. But they're still with you in your heart. The guy from Wishmaker. Okay, I haven't seen Wishmaker yet. It sounds like a good episode, though. I keep wanting to call it Wishmaster. I think that was like some weird movie from the 80s. Wishmaster. Something like that. What's up? Oh, I really like that one episode of Miraculous the Zappities. How's it going, too? It's alright, thanks, guys. Yeah, no, we're here for you, Blue Roses. We're all kind of a family here. At least I like to think so. That's all good. Yeah, the Zappities, that was a good one. I remember the genie. Genie? It was really sloppy how they did stuff with Alia's family. Like, her dad turned out to be that zookeeper, and it's like she had the two siblings, and then it turned out she had an older sister, and it was like, I don't think they pre planned that very well. Wishmaster. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, Wishmaster. It's like, oh, that's right. And I was the one who brought up Wishmaster, too. That's in. Yeah, who. I think that guy still does stuff. That actor. I don't know what his name is, though. I was just thinking about like horror movies and stuff today. I think Wishmaster was a horror. You guys ever seen Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds? That's a cool one. Oh, sorry to hear that, Blue Roses, but glad you're doing okay. Okay, it was a horror movie? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it was one of those that didn't really stick, That's good. Yeah, glad you have a stepmom. It's good. Sounds like you got a good family. I'm glad. Oh, so Wishmaster would grant you a wish and then you would die. Would you die, or would it be someone you cared about? I hate Argentina. Does anyone want to take me with you? Is Argentina that bad? I don't know much about it. I know that's where Cyber 6 was made and where that takes place. But it's yeah. There's a movie called Blackjack. Blackjack was made by the guy who made Astro Boy and Kim of the White Lion, and someone said we're kind of like a family. More specifically, we're like an American family because we're almost completely dysfunctional. Wishmaster. Okay, so Yeah, Wishmaster. It was kind of like the Monkey's Paw, but a little more extreme, I think. Like 4 of these Wishmaster movies. Yeah, that's the thing about like horror movies, good or bad. They made a ton of sequels to them. Like Candyman. Those were straight to video, at least. Didn't they do that with The Omen too? I think they did that with Exorcist. Then the first Exorcist was good. The second one was made by a crazy person who also made Zardoz. Then the third one was really good, and all the ones after that were just awful. I don't mind Candyman. Yeah, I mean, some of those movies have their place. I'm trying to think. I thought there was a horror series that I followed. I guess not. I heard the new Candyman is pretty good. Um, I love Tony Todd. Like, I love his voice. So I'd probably watch it just for him. I never ask a wish from that being. No, I don't blame you. There's always a price to pay for a wish. Most of the time, you know. I don't know much about Argentina. I hate when someone you call them. Not familiar with that term. Yeah, I don't know much about Argentina. Seems cool. I mean, if he looks creepy, it's not a good thing. Yeah, you gotta watch out for creepy genies. Kinda means little brothers. Oh. Have you seen Chucky? You know, I've seen bits and pieces of Chucky. Um, boy, they made like 1 billion of those. Um, I've seen a little bit of like Child's Play. Now that's nostalgia, that's right. What is the scariest horror movie you've seen? That's a good question. One sec. Looks like first movies are a real hit off, then slowly go downhill as the story plot is lost or character development arcs. No, it's usually the first movie is the best. So when it comes to like, yeah, it's usually with horror. Well, because they don't just make sequels. It's like they milk it. It's like, let's do it again and get more money. But it's like, you miss the point. Scariest horror movie? That's a good question. I think I'd say like The Shining, Carrie. That one made me really like uncomfortable. Um, I haven't. I really like The Witch. That was a good one. It's a creepy, really creepy one. Um, I went to a few horror movies at the theater. I saw the new Carrie. I didn't like it. The old one is fantastic. It's really disturbing. I went to see what's that one? Crimson Peak. It was okay. It just wasn't scary. Oh, you saw Alien when you were 9? That's that must have been quite the experience. Oh my gosh, the new Slender Man movie is pretty good. I've heard about it. I like the idea of Slender Man, but like the stuff I thought was creepy was like, um, just like the photos, like you can see it in the background. I always like that. Do you like Big Flopa? I am sorry, I don't know what Big Flopa is. That I saw both of the Stephen King's It movies at the theater. The first one got me with its jump scares, but I was really tired, so my mental faculties were down. So you like more gore and violent horror, better psychological horror? I like psychological horror. For me, the gore is just I don't know. And it very rarely looks good. It's like if there's some gore, I don't mind, but psychological horror is the best, if you ask me. Still hate Argentina, so yep, it's kind of funny. Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, I don't know. I guess I guess you would know better, but yeah. The Nun, that one was a roller coaster. I've heard I've heard of The Nun, but I haven't seen it. I had a really terrible fear of getting possessed by demons when I was a kid, so I never got into The Conjuring. It's like I was just talking about The Exorcist, but it's like I can kind of look at that from a different perspective because it's like it's fiction. It's been streaming for 2 hours. I'm gonna ditch film. Sure. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it has been about almost 2 hours, huh? Yeah, it's fun. Love the stream. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm glad you like it. Gotta go eat. Will you be here in a while? I don't think I'll still be here in like 40, 45 minutes, Blue Roses, but it was great having you, and I hope you enjoy your dinner. Saw the Chucky's Son movie. I haven't seen Chucky's Son. I've seen some clips from the first one, the part where he's like beating up the mother and just like cursing at her and stuff. It's weird. It's kind of like a dark humor. But yeah, no, yeah, Blue Roses, have a good night. It's been great having you here. Uh thanks for talking with us, and you're a great addition to the stream. That came out sounding really weird. But yeah, you're a great addition. It was great having you. Excuse me a sec. My gosh. I was just thinking of like a horror movie. What was it? What was I talking about? Okay. I really want to see. Okay, so like there was this story I read like online. I don't know if it was but it was called The Quiet Boy. You guys ever heard of that? The The Quiet Boy? Yeah, bye Blue Roses. You have a good, I'm assuming it's night wherever you are. So have a good dinner, and great to have you. Uh thanks for being here. You really liked your comments. I don't know. You know what I mean. Glad to have you. You really livened up the stream. Appreciate it. Do you have a new Luka ASMR in mind? I've been mulling over some stuff. Not totally sure yet, but excuse me, sorry. Excuse me. Yeah. Bye, Blue Roses. You have a good night. Stay safe. Watch out for alligators. Just like in general. Can you tell us a spoiler about it? I'm not sure yet. I got a bunch of different ideas. Could be Adrian if you want. I'll let you know. Do you create your own scripts or perform other people's scripts? I just kind of wing it whenever I do my videos. I have an idea in mind, and I just kind of roll with it. So it's all improv. I do eventually want to try like reading scripts. Maybe down the road. Kind of depends on what it is, though. I want to eventually do like commission stuff. Okay, Blue Roses, adieu. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. Have a good night. Adieu. I'm waving, but you can't see me because I don't have my camera thing on. Yeah, no, I'll fly over here. I get it, wing it. I gotcha. Yeah, I just wing it. So it's kind of like a script. Actually. Okay. Local 58 TV. Sounds cool. Yeah, I like horror shorts if they're done well. I used to watch a lot of horror anthologies when I was a kid. Like Monsters, Freddy's Nightmares, Friday the 13th, the series, Werewolf. I love that one. See when it really scares me. I saw something that really freaked me out. I don't know. There's one where there's a mannequin that appears in a house and it's just in these different positions singing. You just roll. It's cool. Oh, thank you. Yeah, improv. Sometimes it comes out really weird. I like to put in like weird references in my videos too. When I was doing the one where it's like Luka sleeping, I put in this one and only one person picked up on it. But there's a part where I say my mother is a fish. That's from a story by William Faulkner, As I Lay Dying, and it's like someone's like, "What is that?" I was like, "Oh, it's this old book," and they're like, "Yeah, okay." It's like I know it's weird, but I know stuff. And I quote like old literature and stuff. Paradise Lost, Dr. Faustus, Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. Oh, nice. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Okay, so I read this short story called The Quiet Boy. That was so creepy. Like it like messed with my head for like a month or two. Crypt TV is so cool. Crypt TV, is that related to Tales of the Crypt? I think I saw some of that. There was oh, I think there was a channel I was watching that had some horror stuff. There's a short film. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's Fox something. It's about like it's claymated. It's like this girl is trapped by these foxes. I remember the Tails doll scared me a lot as a kid. Tails doll? Like from Sonic or like Tales from the Crypt? Oh, I keep getting sidetracked. Yeah, the Quiet Boy, and they're making it into a movie from Sonic R. Okay, I haven't seen that, but yeah, ventriloquist dummies used to scare me when I was a kid. I like grapes. Grapes are fun. That's a weird reference. Grapes are fun. Um, what was it? Goosebumps. Um, had I need to look up about the Tails doll now. Goosebumps had an episode had like some books about ventriloquist dummies. I don't remember what it was called though. I like green grapes too. They're better than the purple ones. I don't dislike the purple ones. As like the green ones are just better for me. Yeah, but they're gonna be turning The Quiet Boy into a movie. It's called Antlers, and Guillermo del Toro is producing it. That looks so cool and creepy. Even the trailer's creepy. I want to see it. Yeah, The Quiet Boy. It's very disturbing. Very disturbing short story. I don't get creeped out easily. Okay. You guys want like a really good horror experience? Send the trailer? Okay, I'll send you a trailer. I'll send it to you on Facebook, Lou. Just because I don't know how to do that here. What was it? Okay, so for a really good, scary thing that's not like, it's not graphic or bloody, Twilight Zone. It's called The Howling Man. That one is so creepy. Need to go to sleep. My mom's telling me to do so. Yeah, okay. Thanks for joining us, Hungry Fluffball. Um, been great having you. It's really fun being here. I'm glad. Glad you had a good time. Yeah, you have a good night. Don't look up any of the scary stuff before you go to bed. I love my hair. I'm sure you have nice hair, Martina. I also like sweaters. I used to have a really nice turtleneck sweater, but I outgrew it when I was in high school. But yeah, the Howling Man. Really fun to dodge it. Oh, thank you so much. Yep, you have sweet dreams too, Hungry Fluffball. It sounds unnatural when I read people's names, but I'm not trying to do it like that. Yeah, you have a good night. Yeah, Howling Man. That scared me when I was a kid. It's one of those things. It's like it's such a creepy idea. So it's like this guy is walking in the mountains and he's sick. Like I don't know what's wrong with him. He's got like a fever, and he finds a monastery, and the monks are really nice to him, but they tell him, "You don't go in this one room." And the guy's like, what's he, what's up with that? And like the old, yeah, I think he might be a priest. Tells him like there's something in there. Campfire meeting time. Oh yeah, I'm telling scary stories. And he tells him there's a man in there kept in a cell that doesn't have like there is no lock. He tells him there's a staff keeping it closed, and the guy's like, why do you have someone like in a cell here? And the priest tells him the man here is the devil. And the guy's like, what are you crazy? He's like, watch the rest of it. Okay, yeah, hope you enjoy the stream. I think when I end it, it should be archived on here. I think. If it doesn't work out, I'm sorry. But yeah, great having you, Hungry Fluffball. You have a good night and sweet dreams. Excuse me a sec. Excuse me. So yeah, so they got the devil locked up there, and the guy, he doesn't believe it because it's like you can't trap the devil, and he's like, and there's still bad stuff going on. But they're like, but haven't you noticed there has not been, like these unnatural crimes, just horrible stuff. They said most people commit sins on their own. They don't need the devil to tempt them. And so then you hear this howling like a wolf, but they're like, that's not a wolf. That's him. He howls all night, every night. And so the guy, he sneaks in and he sees, and it's just like this, like, kind of. It's not live. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, live streams aren't as fun to rewatch, but I like when people archive them because sometimes they say and do silly stuff. What was I telling you? Okay, this isn't just like this old man, like in these like rags, and he says, "Oh, you gotta help me. I've been stuck here for years." He's like, these people are crazy, and that priest, he's the worst of them all. And the guy's like, he says you're the devil, and he says he's a madman. It's, and so you don't know what to think. All you know is what they're telling you. And I don't want to say any more about The Howling Man because it's a great story. I want you guys to see it. It's going to creep you out. But I will say the scariest thing is at the very end. So that's great. The Howling Man episode of The Twilight Zone. The original one, not the one from the 80s and not the Jordan Peele one. So that's some good horror. Boo. Yes, it's very scary. Oh, what's another? Because you gotta look in weird places to find good horror, I found. Oh, I used to love The Wolfman. Like the one from the 40s, and then House of Frankenstein, House of Dracula. Those were great. Can I ask another question? Yeah, sure. Ask all the questions you want. I wanted to put a quote there, but yeah, you can ask questions. You can have questions and cheeseburger. You can have cheeseburger. Yeah, horror. I love Silent Hill too. That's a good one. The movie's not that great, but the video games are. At least the first three. I am Dracula. Classic, yep. What's your favorite color? I like blue. Blue is my all-time favorite color. Not sure what... There's different shades that I like, but just blue in general. Really like blue. Silent Hill is terrifying. Just being in a town with nobody except horrifying monsters. I didn't know you did a miraculous Silent Hill story. What was it called? I don't think I saw that one. Yeah, for me, like what my favorite Silent Hill game is probably Silent Hill 2. I mean, I love the story of Silent Hill 3 and I really like the main character, but Silent Hill 2 is just like perfection. It's on my channel. Okay. I don't remember seeing that one. I need to look that up. Like, I really like the song Freaks by Surf Curse. I have not heard that song. I have heard Freak by Lana Del Rey. How do you feel about the LGBTQ community? I don't know. Like they're just people. I don't really feel about it one way or another. I mean, like, we're just people. I don't like using the word queer though, because like when I was growing up, that was like an antiquated term they would use for like for like gay people. So I never, because in my head when I hear it, I still think derogatory. I say a lot of silly stuff. I'm the same way. You love my answer? Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was a really weird, drawn out response, but I'm glad. Yeah, it's so I don't use the word. I don't use the word queer. That's my thing. Horrible term. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Because that word used to mean weird. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. Excuse me. See, and also like when I was younger, I don't think we really had. It wasn't considered a community like when I was younger. It was just kind of like some people are. They're all right. Cool. Awesome. Okay. Glad I could help. Yeah, I think we all kind of get mistreated for being different. I'm sorry you're abused. That's not right. Yeah, it was that. I don't know what. I don't know. Like, I don't watch a lot of TV, and I haven't gone to school since I graduated college. But it's like, I wonder what they teach kids nowadays. Because it used to be, they never taught us to use labels, but now like everybody wants a label, or they label everyone around them, and it's like, can we just be people? 'Cause I never looked at it as like I'm a white person, this is a black person. Um, I just say like we're all people. You know. Glad you're doing better, Lou. I didn't think you were in a bad place right now. It's just, yeah, I know what you mean. People are not very accepting of those who are different, which sucks, but that's people. Excuse me. And the reason I'm coughing is just I've been talking a lot all day, and I tend to talk to myself. Sometimes people look at you weird, but it's like, whatever. What's, what was, nope. Is Luka your favorite miraculous character? He's not my favorite. I do really like him though. I think Marinette's probably my favorite character. My real life family asked if I was. Oh wow. How do you respond to that? Sorry I had to go through that. Talk to myself too. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with talking to yourself. I think a study showed people who don't talk to themselves, those are the ones you really got to be leery of. It's Yeah. I talk to myself. Sometimes I ask myself questions and then I answer them. We have this, so that's cool. Yeah, definitely. It's fun. Talking is fun. People need to talk more to each other, you know. I never see them. Sorry. I just cracked my foot again. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's like not all family is blood, not all blood is family. My cat is called Julika. Oh, that's awesome. I like Julika. She's a really cool character. I call her Julikita. I like that. Also, I like the way they write Julika because I thought, like, is she gonna be like one of those scary, scary goth girls? But it's like, no, she's just really sweet. You kind of got a weird impression of her in Horrificator. That one, she's just like awesome. What's your thoughts on Chloe? So like I don't dislike Chloe. I like her. I think she has a lot of potential. I don't think her character arc is completed yet. Um, Give me a sec. Like, because she would do stuff like take credit for stuff Marinette did, and I always hated that. But it was like at the end of the day, it was just like just kind of schoolyard bullying. Um, it's really hard for me to like Lila, but I don't hate her. I want that redemption arc because it's like she keeps getting worse and worse with the stuff she's doing. Chloe kind of capped at one point, but no, so I like Chloe. I like how just like how the character is played totally straight. Um, but she'll just say and do like really unbelievably silly stuff. So that's my feelings on Chloe's. Yeah, I love the story of Chloe's mom. Like that really, I did not expect that. I love when she says, "Why don't you love me, mom?" Like I love that. And it's really sad because well, I mean, it's great that they fleshed out her character because you think, oh, she's just the mean girl, but it's like it's like there's something more to it. I just kind of hope she gets her act together a little bit better. I could kind of understand why she did what she did, and Miracle Queen, I think, where she tries to take all the miraculous because it's like a desperation thing. She was convinced that she was of no use, so it's more sad than anything. I think you're really brave for coming out. Oh, you're talking to Lou? Or. Sorry, I'm on like 3 different trains of thought right now. But yeah, no, it's. Oh, yeah, that's sweet. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for sharing with us, Lou. Thanks, everybody. Excuse me. My gosh. Okay. um, yeah, no, there's more of a sense of community now, I feel, so I think it's easier for people to kind of, you know, be themselves, to a degree. Yeah. Good going. Thanks for the stream. Hope you sort out. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the cough will go away. I just need to go a few minutes without talking. I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. I was gonna say tuning in for some reason. Thanks for tuning in, Wolfie. You have a good night, day, whatever it is where you live, and great having you. Cry for the moon. That's from the Japanese opening of X-Men. It's a weird reference, but I like it. Yeah, if you get the chance, look that up. The Japanese opening for the 90s X-Men cartoon. It's great. Give me one second here. What is that? I'm sitting in my grass. I'm waiting so long. I'm waiting so long. Yeah. It was awesome. It's a good time. So what else? Do you guys have any questions for me or anything you want to know or my mind is spinning, but in a good way. So comforting. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Lou. I try. Be yourself, everyone. That's right. I say be yourself. Unless you can be Batman, then be Batman or Keanu Reeves. I agree. Yeah. With you. Sometimes I get that song stuck in my head. I don't like Chris Brown, but I like the song. And Chloe's a good character. She grew up in a... Yeah, exactly. Like, and I feel like Chloe having that upbringing, like, the character needed that kind of background, you know? Otherwise, she wouldn't really be relatable. I also like how it's a thing, like, Chloe kind of led to so many people getting akumatized. I love that that's just a thing. I don't even know who I am. Is that bad? I don't know. I don't know. Who really knows who we are? As long as we're ourselves. Give me one sec. I'm sorry. Scheduled to say that I really love you. Yes. Okay. Hey, Alright, glad you enjoyed the stream, Hungry Fluffball. You have a good night. Thanks for sticking around. Stay cool. I do think the stream is about... Okay, good night. Auf Wiedersehen. When you get the chance, go to Drag Queen. Drag Queen, Drag King. Drag King? Is that like a woman who dresses like a man? Or I've never heard that before. One second, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry about that. I like flowers. Yeah. A woman who does... Oh, okay, okay. Hello, Moon. I love the format of your name on here. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I love meerkats. Meerkats are cool. I like house cats and bunnies. There's a bunny that there's a hutch full of bunnies by where I work. It's cool. Joy montage in the street, music playing. Huh. That's cool. What's that one? There is this movie with Robin Williams called It's Not Mrs. Doubtfire. That wasn't really a drag queen thing. That was, The Birdcage. That was I think one of the characters in that became a drag queen. That was a good movie. Okay, I wanted to ask you guys, okay, what's the worst movie you've ever seen? I'm curious. Are you discovering finding yourself? Let me know. Oh, okay, will do. There's not really much to me to discover, I don't think, but I appreciate that. I'll definitely let you know if something big happens. Okay, so worst movie can be anything. Animated, live action, anything. Even if it's like a YouTube movie, I just want to know. I'm a connoisseur of films. The movie was so bad I forgot the title. Those are the worst kind of movies, the ones that are so bad they're forgettable. Stay cool, you stay cool too. Unless it's like cold outside, then stay warm. The plot was changing every 4 to 5 minutes and nothing made sense and terrible with names. That could be anything. Isn't it? Kind of reminds me of that Jurassic World, where it changes what it's about halfway through. The second one, not the first one. Trying to find yourself so... Wait, hash... Yeah. Cats. I've heard that's a terrible movie. Which is a shame, because it's a good musical. B-rated movies. Yeah, Red Letter Media talks about a lot of bad movies. Cats was an okay movie, but not the worst. Love Harry Styles. Oh, man. Hang on a second. My connection is a glitching on me. Can you guys still hear me, or... Okay, it's telling me my connection's unstable. My computer's battery is going to die in a few minutes, but cats that eat roaches that look like people. Was it? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, the CG in Cats was very bizarre. Just have them wear costumes like on the Broadway musical. They didn't even really look like cats. Did you eat something? You have been here for like 2 hours. No, I mean like it's not super late at night, but it's like late at night, so I'm good. I am gonna have to sign off pretty soon though. Was that okay with the cockroach movie? Was that Twilight of the Cockroaches? Maybe? I don't know. It sounds like a really disturbing movie. Rawr. We can what? Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry. No, the new Cats. Yeah, I've not heard a lot of good about that movie. They ruined the one song I really liked, Mr. Mistopheles. I haven't heard what the rendition of Memories was like, but it's just like have them wear costumes. Ugh, it's like it's gross. It's creepy. You know what I mean? Like it's a creepy looking movie. Uh, it's a shame because that's a good director. He did King's Speech, Les Miserables. I think one of the worst movies I've ever seen is the Josh Trank Fantastic Four movie. That's the newest Fantastic Four. It was awful. The writing was bad. The acting was bad. The characters were all so stupid. Teen movies suck. I had to. Yeah, no, you're right. I saw the movie Endless Love, the new one at the theater. My gosh, that was so stupid. I even watched it in theater. Oh boy. Well, at least you can say you had the experience. Did they eat cockroaches in the Rats movie? So you know what? No, I think I'm better off not knowing. Every Disney movie. Well, like Disney's, Disney has some good movies. I loved like the Disney Renaissance. Like I love the animated Aladdin, but like the live action Aladdin, no, it made me want to die. Um, there's some there's some garbage movies though. I'm trying to remember. Let's I heard the new Mulan movie is really bad. Good movies. Oh, I was just thinking about Anastasia the other day. That was a cool movie because the guy who played Doc Brown in Back to the Future was Rasputin in it. Uh, I love his song "In the Dark of the Night," and like Rasputin was a real person, Grigory Rasputin. We can hear you. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. I can't watch the Cats movie. The musical, yes. The musical's good. Yeah. Rah rah Rasputin. Yeah, I don't know. I love him, and he was a real guy. He was a monster in real life. So it's weird that it kind of made like this not Disney version of him. I love the Cats musical. Yeah, it's good. It's got good music. It's a big production. Um, what's that one? I love the song Memories. Memory all alone in the moonlight. The new Lion King was pretty good. I haven't seen it. I love the original one and I grew up watching Lion King 2 Simba's Pride, but I haven't seen the new one. I I don't know. I need to check it out one of these days. A Monster in Paris. I've heard of that. I heard that's a really good one. I haven't seen it, but I've heard good things. I almost think that won an award, didn't it? What's trying to think. Okay, so like I saw this really weird movie. Disney's good. It's just some of the things aren't a huge. Yeah, I think Disney's kind of losing its way. Even the Marvel movies have kind of been striking out a little bit. I met the old cat's act. Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. It's always exciting to meet famous people, or, you know, friends or family of famous people. Yeah, yeah, from the musical. That's awesome. What's another underrated movie? Oh, you know what's a good one? Prince of Egypt. It was like DreamWorks back when they did traditionally animated movies. Prince of Egypt, Spirit, The Young Stallion. Those were good ones. I really like Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Chipmunk Adventure. I love that movie. It's weird, but I like it. Um, excuse me, goodness. What's another one? Okay, Return to Oz from the 1980s. That's a good one. I hate the show for Spirit. I, I haven't seen any of it. It doesn't look like it. It seems like it's totally different than the movie. Um, 'Cause I know in the movie it's set like during what is it, the Civil War or something? Hey, welcome back. Oh, what do you know? I was on for like 40 minutes. I love. Okay, I haven't seen the movie Luca. It looks cool though. Welcome back, Blue. I don't just. I got rid of everything except the horse from the movie. Really? Yeah, yeah. Because doesn't like little girls have spirit or something? But it's like he was a stallion. Can anyone else not go to pop concerts because of the loud noise? I've only ever been to one concert. I don't remember the guy's name, but he sang that song, Say Hey, I Love You. I went to see that at Red Rock Cavern, and there was a perpetual cloud of smoke. Not just tobacco smoke, and it was like, it's so loud. The first one was so good, and then it was weird that they brought back Spirit, the young stallion, and made it completely different. It's like the first movie was good. Just leave it at that. I hate when they do that. When it's like you completely change. When there's a, I love spaghetti. I love spaghetti too, because I'm Italian.
And make people laugh as they cannot refuse.
Yeah. Movies. Yeah, it's like if you're gonna remake something and make it completely different, just call it something else. It's like they're remaking Walker Texas Ranger, and it's like just make it a different show. You cannot beat the Chuck Norris Walker Texas Ranger. Zootopia, I haven't seen it. I've seen bits and pieces. My mom makes great spaghetti. Her mom's spaghetti sauce is immaculate. Nice. Spaghetti's good. I like the angel hair pasta. I never really got with the fat noodles. If you ask me, you gotta have like the tomato sauce. I don't like the meat sauce. Someone's just driving by in the really loud car. What's the? Oh, thank you so much. I like singing. I can't get the high notes though, but I appreciate that. To a kids pop concert when I was like 10, and it was traumatizing. Uh, yeah, concerts are a bit much. And going vroom. That's what it sounds like. Like there's these two people, and they got like these souped up cars, and they always rev the engines, and it's like, really, you're not children. And it's like it's just so tacky. Room exactly. Now I could see, like, if you were driving, like, the Batmobile, then you could rev the engine. But no, these are just, like, these... It's like... I don't know. It's annoying. Especially when it's, like, freaking late at night. I don't know. Well, I don't know. When I was 16, I wasn't ready to reveal it. Yeah, no, most people don't. It's like it's like a really immature thing to do. It's like it can't be good for the car. I don't know how to ride a bike, like a regular bike or like a motorcycle. When I was a kid, I think I fell off my bike, and then my brother ran me over with his bike, and then my head started bleeding. But I was okay. I prefer my scooter. I've never done like the scooter thing. Never rode on. I think I tried, but it didn't work. I can't be trusted with vehicles. I've always wanted to fly like on a hang glider. That'd be more fun than driving, I think. My Vespa, nice. What's a scooter? It's like you kind of have to see it. It's like you kick with one leg and just kind of stand on it with the other, and it's. There's also motorized scooters. I understand William Shatner loves motorbikes. Oof. Oof. Yeah, you can get really banged up riding a bike. I drove into a thorn bush once when I was a kid. Where am I down on this? Hang on, there's a curse because 4 separate times I got into minor crashes. Oh boy. I wonder if it's like, they're just like, if they drive erratically or they're a bad influence on each other. Razor scooters. Eh. I never learned how to skateboard either. My battery is not going to hold out. I'm going to have to end the stream soon, but just wanted to say thank y'all for tuning in. It's been great to have you. Sprain my pinky. You can sprain fingers? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Sorry that happened to you. Hopefully you recover soon. Yeah, no, y'all, it's been great. Good talking to all of you. I'm really glad I haven't had to kick anybody out, so that's awesome. Yeah, glad you could make it. Glad you could make it back. Good night, or good morning, or good afternoon. It's night here, so thank you. All right, thank you so much. So